David Vincelette has lived on the banks of Mink Brook in Hanover, New Hampshire for 34 years now. Over these 34 years, he has been perennially engaged in disputes with local government over his belief that the town of Hanover has been polluting its own waters with petroleum compounds. I came to his home on the banks of the brook, an eclectic collection of a life in the woods, to see for myself the man that has so vexed this professorial little town, and to ask why he cares so much about this spot of New England nature.
See, there's what's called grandfathered in-stream uses, or what the government protects. Things like swimming, bathing, fishing, drinking. These are all supposed to be protected uses for this water, but it's not being protected.
Yeah. So what does the town of Hanover have been doing here?
Well, they have the sewer right-of-way comes down and it goes underneath the brook.
Okay.
And there's just the constant danger that it could overflow and go into the brook.
So has it before?
It has, yeah. It has. And they said it was a couple thousand gallons, and they said it was no big deal, which is a little upsetting because I have little kids.
Right.
And when they told me it was no big deal, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah,
Told me
this
that
is personal.
a couple thousand gallons of raw sewage in my children's swimming water wasn't a big deal to them. It was a big deal to me. I was in the National Guard. My junior year, I went back in the military to help pay for college. I had been in the Army before I went to Dartmouth. So I was walking down the street one day and there was a sign that said, Privacy Pines and Babbling Brook, 1 mile from the Hanover Inn. And I thought about it, any place like that. I thought I'd been everywhere around. Came down here and I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was when I bought this land, they had put a zoning in place calling it forestry and recreation, which was supposed to prevent it from being used year-round. But I bought the place in 1984, began to rebuild it, and a couple years later they said, "Oh, you can't live down here year-round." So they took me to court, and they lost in court because the buildings were here 60 years before zoning came in. But it just left a bad taste with them, and they've just been pestering me ever since. So, they would rather nobody lives down there, but it's not their land.
It's yours.
Yeah.
And why do they want this land?
I think they just want to turn it into a more nature preserve. They just don't want some young kid outsmarting.
Yeah.
Now I'm an old man. I'm still trying to outsmart him. But my house is in bad shape.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We could go look at it from the outside. If
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
big wave comes through in the fall. People headed north.
You want to sit down if you're.
So asphalt waste is derived from petroleum, and so when it's spilled or it's left on the roads and it washes into the brook, it's a violation of state law. Not only is it a violation that goes in, but it's required to be cleaned up. If they spill, they're required to notify the state and come up with a plan. They've created the image that I'm like a dangerous person. And I wrote for years to the president of the college explaining that there was a criminal conspiracy to dump this asphalt waste that was polluting my water. So I went in and the lady at the desk hit an alarm. Silent alarm.
Right.
Just because she heard my name, not because of I was loud or anything like that. Some people say now I have an extensive criminal history, but almost every one of my things is standing in front of a truck, stopping asphalt waste from being dumped, or going up to the highway department to try to get them to admit what was going on, or I was arrested at Dartmouth at the medical school for trying to stop them from taking up the parking lots to put in a pile to grind up. So I don't have any like actual serious crimes. Nothing. And since that time, if I go to town meetings or I go to the select board, there's always 2 cops who are assigned to come in and stand outside the door until I leave, as if something is going to happen. But nothing ever has happened. It's just it's a lot easier to make me look crazy than it is to prove what I'm saying isn't true. It's really amazing when you think about our system and how it's supposed to be open in August, but they won't answer any questions about this program.
Okay.
I came here to heal. I was kind of beaten up while I was before I got to Dartmouth. I was kind of beaten up when I got here, and I came down here just to be in a healing special place, and built my house, had my children, and now I feel a special responsibility to make sure that
that's what's driving all your activism, your efforts. You want to keep this place.
Yeah, I always envisioned someday this being part of Dartmouth. That this would be something for my class at Dartmouth.
People would enjoy.
Yeah, always. Yeah, kids every day. There's kids down here playing in the summertime in the water. And so I feel like it's not just. It was coincidence after a couple of things. Now it's no longer just coincidence. I'm the person who happened to be out drinking the water from over on that aquifer. I'm the one who complained about the gas station up here polluting the water and had leaky gas tanks. I'm the one who discovered that there was black asphalt waste being washed into the water. And with that comes a responsibility to see this through. It would have been a lot easier just to wash my hands of it and say, oh, well, this is difficult. They offered to buy me out. They paid me a lot of money to leave. And I said, no, I'm not going to be bought out. I'm going to see this through.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll be bought out. First, I'm going to make sure that the truth comes out. And it's been so frustrating. I would never have believed it. And maybe if I had known just how hard it was going to be, maybe I wouldn't have. But I'm past the halfway point. I better be. And I just feel like this place should always be preserved and protected. And I'm just going to do what I can to